Good morning. Chad, do you bring breakfast fired up again? Every time I see you, it's like Pavlov.
Want breakfast for supper?
Mike, now you can listen to that fan running
And the
over there.
hamsters, yeah. How much did we spend on AV recently?
Yeah, it sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, huh?
Stay on the record, actually, go on. Not interested in prohibition.
Yes. You're in charge of ordering dinner.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
All right, it's 5:30. We'll call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, welcome everyone. We have an exciting oath of office to do. Jeff, you ready? Been practicing, getting the words. Tom Danker will do the honors. If you want to stand and raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jeff Baker, having been appointed to the office of Council Member First Ward
I've been appointed to the office of Council Member First Ward
of said city of Austin,
of said city of Austin.
do swear that I will support the Constitution
Do swear that I will support the Constitution
of the United States and state of Minnesota,
of the United States and the state of Minnesota,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
and will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
to the best of my judgment and ability.
to the best of my judgment and ability.
Congratulations. If I can get your autograph on that.
Thank you. Welcome, Bakes. You did that well, better than me, I know that. All right, now with Jeff sworn in, take the roll call, please, Tom.
Mayor King,
Present.
Councilmember at Large Austin,
Present.
Councilmember Pashusta,
Present.
Postma,
Present.
Baker,
Present.
Baskin, Fisher,
Present.
Waller.
Present.
We have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 1 is a motion adopting the agenda with the additions.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 2 is a motion approving the minutes from our July 5th and July 7th, 2022 meetings.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries as well. Nothing under item number 3, recognitions and awards. Item number 4 is a motion for the consent agenda.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Under bid openings and award, number 5 is resolution receiving bids for the 27th Avenue Northwest culvert replacement. Stephen?
Yes, this area on 27th Avenue Northwest is located as part of our Lansing sewer annexation area. The roadway is a very low-volume roadway, but is important to the few neighbors that do live out there. And the culvert has been failing for a few years now. We've been patching it, trying to get it by, but we've budgeted for this project in our 2022 CIP, took bids on it, and we had a couple alternates for either a concrete pipe or a plastic dual wall pipe, mainly trying to fit it in where supply is available, whichever of those products has the best supply available right now. And Jensen Excavating was the low bidder, looking at their base bid and looking at alternate 2, which was the HDPE or plastic dual wall pipe. Their total bid is $30,372, and we would recommend awarding this project to Jensen Excavating and Trucking.
Excellent. They seem new to me. Have we used them before?
They've been around on a few projects. They're located just north of Albert Lee, is where they're out of.
Great. Good to have that number of bids. Council, any questions or comments for Mr. Lang on this project? If not, look for resolution for item number 5.
So move the resolution.
Is there a second? Second. Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Baker,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 6, resolution approving a property exchange agreement with HPW LLC. Craig?
Thank you, Mayor and members. Terry Hall, who owns the properties that were the Ville and Paradise Island, has proposed wanting to do a property swap. The city has property to the east of his building, as outlined in the map in the council packet. He owns property on the north side of his property, which is essentially the alleyway of the parking lot. We're proposing that we swap those properties. He would have to repair and replace the sidewalk in the green area in the map. And as a result, we feel that the costs he would incur for that improvement necessitate just an even swap of that property. We look forward to answer any questions you have. Otherwise, we need approval of the agreement as included in the packet.
Okay, council, we talked about this at the last work session. I think we had some approval to do the land swap. Is there any questions or comments for Mr. Clark? If not, looking for a resolution for item number 6.
So move.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 7 is a resolution proposal to use Civic Plus as the vendor for website design hosting solutions for park and recreation. Dave?
So we would like to increase our, if everyone can hear me, I won't need to increase our web presence by contracting with Civic Plus for a product called Civic Engage. We already use a product called Civic Rec, is what we use to manage all of our recreation programs and that sort of stuff. But if you go to our webpage, it's really just kind of a shell of information that then you click on it takes you to this Civic Rec page. They have a product that's the web solution and design and management component. It looks great, it functions great, it has a lot of bells and whistles that we really think we would use. The timing of this is kind of important to us because it's about a 6-month rollout to get this process done. And in about 6 months, we're going to be hopefully completing our master plan process. And so I think this new web presence would be an incredible way for us to really blow out the walls and get the information out about our master plan. The cost of this, we paid for the implementation of Civic Rec in 2021. We paid about $15,000, and we pay $5,200 a year in annual maintenance for that. This, because we're already a customer, we got the price down to $10,600 for the implementation and the build of the website, and then it's for an additional $4,700 to manage this for us. It makes it all very real-time, stuff that we can do as a staff to make updates and changes to this, and it's really going to improve our presence. Some concerns have been brought up as to whether or not this is going to look like or be a part of the city's website, and it will be a part of the city's website in terms of you will get there through the city's main page. The look is going to be different, and to me, I think that's a good thing. We currently already have exterior sites that we manage through somebody else. So the Nature Center website is done primarily by the Nature Center staff themselves, but it's hosted out of the city. This would bring all of our programmatic stuff under one umbrella of this product. I think it's a good investment on our part, and it's really going to improve our communication with our community.
Okay. Council, any questions or comments?
Dave, does this have any point of sale type of stuff built in? So if you wanted to have, say, an iPad where somebody could take credit cards for the concessions at the pool, does this system let us do that?
Yeah, that's exactly, it does. Because I was already sniffing around point of sale software so we can use it at our satellite places, and then in this conversation, our Civic Rec program already has point of sale stuff built into it that we're just not using. All we would need would be iPads at those locations, and essentially that's our cash register and menu, and we can start doing all this stuff remotely at arenas and anywhere we can take an iPad. We can do point of sale, sell memberships, sell pool passes, on site, anywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tom, how would this be paid for? Would this be in this budget, next budget, or something else?
Are you
for it up front, so it'd have to come out of contingency at this point in time, which I believe is roughly 54,000 so far remaining in there
That's before?
before, correct?
And any concerns, Tom, about this point of sale and what it might do for an audit or how you pay the
No,
bills?
actually, they've got just received from Wells Fargo, a credit card machine, portable credit card machine for them to try out to the pool. So we've got that there at this point in time that they can use. If they want to give it a shot, I guess I've got no objections to it. Eventually, I think we'll have to take a look at, our website's kind of old and outdated. At some point in time, we might want to do some updates on that also, but we'll work with whatever the council wants to approve here.
And that we're already doing credit card transactions through Civic Rec anyway for all of our registration, all that stuff. So it's happening.
So if a citizen or somebody outside our city would want to get a hold of Park and Rec in Austin and they Googled and went to the Austin site, it would point them or steer them or direct them to this link?
They would click on Parks and Rec or whatever and it would take them directly here.
Yeah.
Users won't see any difference.
And if we do go the direction of making our own website more robust, this is a year-to-year contract with these folks, so
Yep.
if we decide to, like, Tom mentioned, if we do something different with ours and it's a little more inclusive or friendly for the Park and Rec, then we could just have that contract go away and join back up with the city without having our own website.
That could happen. Also, they've already said that if, we expand this into the future with them and we're looking at some significant returning customer discounts. I kind of look at this as a trial on Parks and Rec's part. If people like it and it works well, it feels good, then it might be something to consider down the line.
Okay. Anything else, Council? Anybody got anything else? And I'll look for a resolution on item number 7.
So move the resolution.
Second. Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Baker,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thanks, Tom. Item number 8 is resolution setting a public hearing for the I-90 Bridge Improvement Project, municipal consent review. Stephen? Tom.
MnDOT has been here and talked to the council in the past about the municipal consent review for the I-90 projects, and this is starting that process. There are set timelines and dates that we need to hit, but our first step is to set the public hearing. It needs to be 30 days out. So we're recommending that be set for September 6th. And then MnDOT will be here that'd be the first Tuesday after Labor Day already. And MnDOT will be here to talk about the project. It'll be a public hearing for the community as well. And then at the following council meeting, which would be September 19th, we would look to for the council to either approve or deny the layouts and the overall project. So this is the first step of that in setting the public hearing for September 6th.
Okay, council, any questions for Mr. Lang? Then I'll look for resolution for item number 8.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Baker,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 9 is a resolution approving an agreement applying for the funding at the J.C. Hormel Nature Center from the Greater Minnesota Regional Parks and Trails Commission. Dave?
So this is just seeking your approval for Luke and the Nature Center staff to apply for this grant. Similar grant to the one they applied for last year. It was a trails grant worth about $255,000. This is a bridge improvement grant, around $300,000 with matching funds from the Hormel Institute. It's pretty much a zero cost to taxpayers, and we're going to get 2 new bridges out of the Nature Center out of it.
Okay. That they provide, if this grant comes through, it's state money that would help do these bridges then?
Yep. Yep.
Great. Anything for Dave on item number 9? If not, looking for resolution?
So move the resolution.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Baker,
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 10 is a series of motion ordinances and resolutions reviewing an annexation ordinance. Holly.
Mayor and council members, we discussed this at one of our work sessions. By annexing this section of I-90, we will create a situation where we can then future annex an area in the northwest that's almost wholly within the city. There's just some requirements in the annexation statutes that limit certain acreage and have other criteria that required the annexation of this section of I-90. I don't think it necessarily hurts anything either to have it in, just to create some continuity and cover some gaps in our jurisdiction and issues with our overall planning. I just noted in our memo that there was some work previously on this particular annexation because of because of where it's located on the boundary of the township, that we had to send notices and then wait 90 days, and that time has passed. We've gotten approval from the our Municipal Boundary Adjustment Office that we can move forward with annexation by ordinance, so I have an ordinance for you to look at. Do you have any questions?
Questions, council? If not, then looking for we are into a motion for preparation of the ordinance.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 10B is for adoption and publication of the ordinance. Tom?
So moved.
Oh, yep, sorry, is there a second?
Second.
Thomas?
Councilmember Pashusta.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Ordinance passes 7-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 11 is a series of motions granting the Planning and Zoning Department the power to contract for the removal of junk and/or illegally stored vehicles at the following locations. 11A is 808 10th Ave Southwest, the Ernst property. Need a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 11B is a motion for the property located at 802 11th Ave Southwest, the Cifuentes Engler property.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Citizens addressing the council.
Number 12.
Oh, that's right, we have an addition. Resolution for item number 12 is granting the hard liquor on sale license to El Peral Ballroom. Ann, do you have anything?
Yes, I just wanted to note that El Peral did have a hard liquor on sale at this location in the past, and then they let it lapse, but now they are coming back over to the ballroom.
Okay. Thank you. Looking for a resolution, item number 12.
So moved the resolution.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Pashusta.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 7-0, Your Honor.
Very good. Now on to citizens addressing the council. I know Heather is here to talk about a parking lot issue at Furniture. Heather, name and address, please.
Heather Wagner, address to the business is 504 North Main Street here in town.
Okay. What brings you by?
Well, we had a wonderful showing for the swimming meet this past Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So much so that it blocked my truck from accessing my building dock. And the parking lot has not been restriped, so I'm wondering if we can possibly get it restriped, try and prevent this from happening to me again when we have the Artworks Festival that's gonna happen here at the end of August.
Yep, and it's a city-owned parking lot. Seems like
It
we
is
should,
city-owned lot.
set up.
And no, I don't necessarily have any rights to the lot. I would just like to see if we can get it striped and clearly mark like no parking zones so that people are not maybe blocking my dock. See if the city would be willing to allow me a certain access area to my dock that cannot be parked in.
seems reasonable. We just take that under advisement and discuss it and
We'll be in
Powers
touch.
that be, Stephen?
The last part I don't know if we can do, because once you start to get behind the other buildings, they own the parking lot behind them. We'll check into it, but the way your loading dock works, we can check into that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Appreciate it. Anyone else here from the audience that would like to speak that, to the council that wasn't on the agenda? Okay. Moving on, honorary council member comments. Stephen?
No, sir.
Reports and recommendations. Craig?
I just had Senator Dornick stop by this morning, and of course, we talked about the wastewater treatment plant, and expressed to him our concern with overall cost and what the state could do to help us, so, but I appreciated that he came by and got up to date on that.
Thank you. Any department heads have anything?
No, we don't have anything.
All right. Rebecca, do you have anything?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Well,
Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you.
Jason?
Yeah, welcome, Jeff, and nothing else.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Baker.
Mr. Baker?
Nice to be back.
Nice to have you back.
Posty?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Joyce?
Welcome, Jeff, and the library. Julie is on a mission this week in Iowa, and the summer reading program is going really, really well. She's going to have some numbers for us in August. And I had quite a few people, for some reason, over the weekend contact me, and they would like us to start discussions again about pickleball. So if we can get that rolling again. I think we started it before COVID, and then it kind of fell through, but they're really wanting to see
And
that.
David,
so.
you could speak on it too, but I know several, maybe 2 years ago, the council with Hormel Foundation backing was going to provide I want to say 35 million from the 35,000 from the Hormel Foundation. And we're talking 6 stories.
Box seats and everything.
But they couldn't, it seems like the responsibility was on the pickleball people to come up with the
We put it
match. And
back on
they,
them to match.
Oh, they were supposed to.
and Bonnie was spearheading that.
That's
and
it.
There
I'll have
seemed
to
to be, the letdown was on the pickleball people not making that match happen. But Dave, I know you have some more, current discussions about it. Anything you want to say on it?
Yeah, so I dipped my toe into the pickleball community a little bit and found out that they are a very interested and active bunch. So much so that many of them traveled out of league a couple times a week to play in their pickleball complex. So I had a couple conversations, and I do admit that I said, thank you for the call, I'm very interested in talking more. And you should also reach out to your local local politician and something. So I know the mayor got a couple emails, and that might be the reason you guys got a couple calls. But I fielded several emails and several calls about people who are very interested and passionate about the sport. We worked with Stephen, and we've prepared a concrete pad at South Grove Park, and we're considering what we can do to upgrade that and put in some pickleball courts there, kind of a temporary bridge between now and whatever maybe our master plan might show what the community wants to do with pickleball. But I offered to have like a little town hall meeting with the pickleball community, just to get everybody to come out and let me know what they're envisioning and what their thoughts are. They are varied, but they are passionate. So I'm looking forward to working with them.
Yep, more to come. Thank you.
Hey, Dave, one thing that may be worth doing as we do is to reach out to school building and grounds too, because I know that they've got pickleball, at least markings on like the Westcott court. I don't know about some of their other courts, but.
They did have them at Nevlin too at one time, I think was one of our
They
options.
do, and I will say that they don't meet the needs of our pickleball community, but they're there.
They want to.
I'm only 3 months into my pickleball career, so I'm not an expert at it yet.
All right, well, certainly more to come. I know there will be. All right, if nothing else, then we'll entertain a motion to adjourn to Monday, August 1st, 2022 at 5:30.
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we are adjourned for about 5 minutes till we'll start our work session.